Music tracks for the upcoming Halo Infinite have been found. One of the best deals in gaming already, the Xbox Series S, has gotten even better if you live in the UK. And Far Cry 6, which we just saw the reveal for, will be running in 4K 60 frames per second on the Xbox Series X. So this is very cool if you're excited for Halo. If you love the music in Halo like I do, I think the Halo franchise has probably some of the best music in all of video games. For me, it's probably my favorite soundtracks of all video games. For some people, obviously, it depends what you like, but I think it is definitely up there in the echelon of elite video game music. And we are starting here to get a glimpse as to what the Halo Infinite soundtrack is going to sound like. And this comes from the Mega Brands website and the Mega Constructs models, where they have some Halo Infinite stuff that is coming out. And if you were to click on these models, you're going to see a video of them using the Mega Constructs, putting it together, and just how everything works. And then in the background, there is going to be Halo Infinite music. Now, I'm not going to click on it and play it because I'm pretty sure I'll get a strike on my channel if I do that, or copyright thing or whatever. But I'll tell you right now, go to the website. I'll have a link in the description below. Click on the ones that have the Halo Infinite characters, and wow, the music sounds great. So yeah, one of the biggest things for me when it comes to Halo that I look forward to the most every single time there is a new release of it is the soundtrack, and seeing how they use the songs within the game in terms of when you're doing things like you're in a firefight, you are just exploring the world, you're just walking around, the cutscenes, all the kind of stuff, and how it just adds to the overall atmosphere of the Halo universe. So I'm really excited for Halo Infinite even more after listening to this music, because I think it's gonna maybe be one of the best Halo soundtracks that we have gotten if we can base it off of this. Now, this isn't officially confirmed by 343 that this is part of the Halo Infinite soundtrack, but I mean, it would make sense that they are putting those specific songs in the background of a video for Halo Infinite figures. Now, moving on here to a very interesting deal. If you're somebody who lives in the UK and you're looking for an Xbox Series S and you have an older console that you would like to trade in, I mean, this is a deal that really you can't ignore, because you're going to be able to potentially get an Xbox Series S for £100 or even £50. So basically what is going on here is that they launched an offer at Game to get an Xbox Series S if you trade in your Nintendo Switch, your PlayStation 4, or your Xbox One. And on top of that, they are saying here to make this offer enticing to people that actually want a Series S, people that are going to pick it up and play it, they have the right to turn away people who they think will be representing a scalper or will be trying to sell it off for more money after. Now, I don't know how they'll do that, how they will recognize if someone's a scalper or not, but hey, at least they're aware as to what is going on right now in the console market. As they say here, Game reserves the right to refuse any offer to anyone believed to be representing a trade, buyer, or customer. Now, the details of this deal is that for an Xbox Series S, it's £250 approximately in the UK, and they're going to be able to give it to you for £99 depending on which older console you trade in. So if you trade in a PlayStation 4 Pro, you're actually going to be able to get it for £50, and if you trade in a Nintendo Switch, you can get it for £40. With the Nintendo Switch in particular, it's pretty enticing if you consider the fact that there is rumors that a brand new Nintendo Switch Pro will be coming out very soon. So hey, maybe you'd want to trade in your older Nintendo Switch, put it towards an Xbox Series S, and then potentially pick up the Nintendo Switch Pro when they show that off. But yeah, they take all the other older consoles as well, like the regular PS4 and the Xbox One. You're going to pay a little bit more for the Xbox Series S, but basically at the most you're going to be paying is £100 for an Xbox Series S. If you live in the UK, this is a pretty great deal, and really just makes, I would say, the best deal in gaming right now to get into the next generation console, an Xbox Series S with a subscription to Game Pass, even better. And then finally, moving on here to the last thing I want to talk about, we saw the reveal for Far Cry 6 today, a very big franchise in a game that I think a lot of people are looking forward to. I personally am definitely going to be picking this game up when it comes out. The trailer looked awesome, the gameplay looks like a ton of fun, which, I mean, Far Cry is generally known for that. But we got some confirmation on how this game is going to run on the next gen consoles, and specifically the Xbox Series X. So they say here that Far Cry 6 will be running in 4K 60 FPS FPS on the Xbox Series X and the PS5, but that doesn't mean that the previous generation is abandoned in any way. So if you're somebody still on the Xbox One, you'll probably be getting like 1080p 30 frames per second. I'm assuming that's what they're going to do with it, but we do got that 4K 60 FPS on the Series X, which is a great thing. We saw with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Xbox Series S, they reduced the resolution after it was released, and you got a 60 frames per second upgrade on the Series S. So I hope with the Series S as well, they have those options of a higher resolution 30 frames per second version, and then they have the option of a higher frame 60 frames per second, and then the lower resolutions. And I'm sure they will if they're going to not be abandoning the PS4 and the Xbox One. So you'll probably get a great version of this game no matter what next generation console you play on, but rest assured, on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, 4K 60 FPS is what they are targeting. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna leave it here with a little tease of the Skiff Intercept. Make sure to go click on the music for Halo Infinite. Like I said, it's awesome and I can't wait for it to come out. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Let me know if you enjoy the Halo music and if you're looking forward to it. Let me know if you live in the UK, would you go pick up an Xbox Series S now with that trade-in deal that they have? And let me know if you're excited for Far Cry 6 and where you're going to be playing the game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are new here and you like what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow, help grow this community so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.